For those of you asking, no, I am not that smart. Hello, didn't see you there, and welcome to another one of these things. Stuff you didn't know and are most likely to forget in 2 seconds. Today. What's the worst plot hole you've seen in a well-regarded movie? Green Goblin wants to know who takes photos of Spiderman when the photos literally say Peter Parker in the bugle. Die Hard 2. Planes were circling Dulles for hours with no place to land. Except, in that particular area, they are no more than a half hour from a dozen different airports. Why would Skynet send its more advanced Terminators to the points in time when Sarah and John knew they might come after them? Everyone is covered in dirt in Waterworld. Disney's Hercules. Hades would have been able to check to see if Hercules actually died very easily. Heck, he was probably eagerly waiting to watch Herc's soul end up in the underworld. Pain and Panic could not have gotten away with that lie. In Back to the Future, Doc paints a line on the road so Marty will hit the wire and get the lightning bolt into the flux capacitor at exactly the right time. The movie even says Doc has adjusted for wind resistance, etc., but when Marty goes to drive, the car won't start. The alarm clock goes off and he is still stalled. So technically Marty leaves late yet still hits the wire on time. So Doc's math was wrong and no one said a word. If the car had not stalled, Marty would have been too early, missed the lightning bolt, crashed into the movie theater and never got home. Cinderella, she is told by the fairy godmother that everything will turn back to what it originally was at midnight. Her dress, carriage, and horses do, so why don't her glass slippers? Every Christmas movie that centers around Santa being real and adults not believing in him. Who is actually leaving the presents? Because if it's the parents, then Santa isn't doing his job, but if it's Santa, where on earth do the parents think? Halloween 3. They show kids all across the US trick-or-treating. The big show is at 9 o'clock, or was it 8, but doesn't mention other time zones. The movie is set in California. So either it's 9 p.m. PST and then the East Coast kids are mostly already asleep and it's just Western time zone kids who die. Or it's 9 p.m. each time zone, which would mean the East Coast kids would die first and time zones further west would likely be warned in time to prevent further deaths. Thanks for watching to the end. That was so bad. Wow, hopefully I get better at this. Would be terrible if you had to watch another one of these. Man, it could even be worse than this one.